Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And we just got finished dancing to the Hunter x Hunter OP to get us started, so you know it's gonna be a good one. Welcome to the yorknew arc proper. Let's see what's in store. Check out our discussions for the last arc and previous arcs. Check out Patreon for the uncuts. You can get a few episodes ahead, at least 3, possibly 6, maybe even more, on patreon.com/BOLDcast. That's the link in the description for this show and many others. If you're watching our Patreon, thank you very much for your support. I'm more out of breath than I thought. Oh, my neck too. Fuck, that was probably not a good idea. Oh. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
別の性質に変えてしまう能力。具現化系と似ているが、発したオーラを実体化させる能力。放出系、発したオーラを弾丸のように飛ばす能力。操作系、生物を操る能力。特質系、違う、分類できないレアな能力。まずは自分の系統を知ること。優秀な念能力者への第一歩なのだ。
Very exciting.
I feel like they shouldn't have showed the silhouettes of main characters that haven't had their stuff revealed yet. Leorio and Kurapika.
What's Kurapika?
You
don't know, do you?
Well,
so
Leorio was
emitter, which you guessed.
I guessed that.
What about, is there another big problem or just literally that one character? Why are you so concerned? You're like way more concerned with Leorio than I think anyone I've ever seen watch this show. People like Leorio, but like you, every time something comes up, you're always talking about him like it's like a huge sticking point for you. When I know you actually don't care that much, you just don't know what else to talk about, so you just grab onto Leorio because he's just kind of there. I know you. I know this is what you're doing. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Can't say it with a straight face.
Because I'm laughing.
What? What's so funny?
It's fine. Wish X and X promise. Dripped out now.
He just looks different. His hair's longer.
Yes, he has a new outfit too.
Your real exam has just begun. He said he'd train him.
Mm-hmm. I really, like the whole time I've really wanted to see more of this. He's that same glass, just randomly in the middle of the bush. He just carries around this wine glass with him.
Why not? You don't know him.
I don't think I guessed that one. I can't remember what I said he was.
Oh, he wanted to be an enhancer.
I can't wait till we see someone with that.
Specialists are like actual superpowers. Like it's not like, oh, I manipulate. It's like otherworldly type shit is what it is.
I like that they can go over this again in like just in sort of this one-on-one session as well, and like just with it. I like how they literally show you with a different teacher explaining it like in a different circumstance to like one person, and because Kurapika already kind of had like he already like had one that he wanted to be and then he wasn't.
Yeah,
that it's totally different than Gon and Killua, who just had no idea, were happy to get whatever they got, and we're kind of just open to everything and just like, yeah, sure. Kurapika, because he has a very specific goal in mind, he like saw all the different things and thought like, this is the one that I want because this will help me with my goal that I already have.
Exactly.
So I like that, and I like that even though we're hearing about the same thing again, it's different, and we're, you know, it's really aligned to the character as well.
True. That depends on you.
免疫力、防御力ともに高い強化系に対し、具現化系は能力のバランスが悪い場合が多い。その代わり、型にはまればすごい威力を発揮する。クイズを出そう。何でも切れる型、具現化できるか否か。できない。理由は僕の限界を超えているから。その通りだ。具現化能力を 100% 極めたとしても、具現化できないものはある。よく切れる刀なら具現化可能。だがそれなら実際の名刀を買った方がいい。
Exactly.
修行の必要もないしな。念と違ってできないが、実在するものをただ具現化しても有効な武器にはならないが、ものは具現化できない。何を具現化するかは慎重に考えて探すことが許されない。
Can he only conjure one thing, or he can conjure whatever he wants, but he has to like learn each thing? Or
well, it's just you have, in order to make it worth a damn, you have to train it and really understand it, what you're conjuring, and focus
figure out
more
how useful it will be to you.
Not just that, it's like if you know, you could, it's like if you were drawing something, it's like I could draw anything. I have the ability to conjure something by drawing it on a piece of paper. But whether or not it's a good thing depends on how good I am at drawing that thing. So like if you draw 1,000 swords, then that doesn't mean that you can all of a sudden conjure fucking a shield, or you can draw a shield just as well.
Yeah.
You're really good at drawing swords because you practice drawing swords. But if you try to draw a shield, you'll need to practice doing that just as much in order to make it as good of a shield as you can do a sword, for example. So it's a broad ability, but it's not, again, like he says, it's not omnipotent. Like he can't, it's not, that's the thing with conjuring.
God,
it's like
where you can just make
it's like, is it better
to
try and conjure a super awesome fucking gun, or is it better just to buy a gun and shoot people with it?
Yeah.
Like,
and conjure
unless there's something
else.
about the way that you use it that you could not get from something tangible. Like that's why you need to be creative. That's why it pays to be smart with this power system of NEN, because you know, if you're just going to make something normal, then just get something normal. Don't fucking use your magic powers to make something mundane. Use them to make something magical, you know?
You could buy a gun and then conjure something else over in the distance there.
Yeah.
When they're distracted, shoot them in the face.
Yeah, like if you're an emitter, it might be worth it to have a gun and then use your NEN to like mess with the bullets or something, rather than learn a conjure ability. This is mixing two different lessons, but like learn a conjure ability of conjuring a gun and then use your NEN to use, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
3人とも身辺警護込みの依頼を内容読むから選んで。1人目拳銃マニア、特にミゼット社のゴルフ限定生産数のナンバー001求む。2人目骨董皿集1655年と1657年もの。3人目人体収集家。
Human trophies?
不備品、ゼリー状の幼児頭部、エトセトラ。いい趣味してるわ。さて、誰にする？
Oh.
具現化系と聞いた時に浮かんだものだ。
腐りね。なんでだろう。
に繋いでおかねばならない連中が。
That's pretty badass.
that's metal as fuck.
そうかね。縛られてるのはむしろお前自身のような気がするがね。
貴様に何が？
ちょっと待て。俺は師匠だぞ。話も途中だ。待てこら。
His music too, he's just like
yeah. It's like we have Cowboy Sasuke and hair metal Kurapika.
that person. This is his heartbeat.
Pretty epic so far, don't you think? You just give that information away for free? What the fuck, lady? You just tell people what people are doing?
Yeah.
That seems like a breach of confidence.
Who are you? I doubt it.
悪いけどデートじゃない仕事中
仕事だ
この人は私の依頼人のボディーガード
ボディーガードこれ驚いたこんないい女がボ
What do you think this, what is this
I
about?
don't know. These guys are gonna get their ass handed to them though. Ew.
ブサイクな男のガードはノーサンキュー
No thank you.
おとなしく
インスタントラブ私に唇を奪われ
3-hour slave.
私のしもべになる
何なりとお命じくださいご主人様
じゃこいつらやっちゃって
はい喜んで
I forgot they made Amaranth a Hunter x Hunter character.
Drives away.
ああまた新しい依頼人さ
I thought for a second that she was like kidnapping her, like that it was if she was lying, but she just freaked him out. We're getting a lot of new people.
こちらに渡すんだ名月や仕事の邪魔するなふざけるな手を挙げろメイクが浮かびそうだったのに遊ばれたぜ
I feel like police are probably like relatively irrelevant whenever there's like when
A
there's like
NEN user, but you
Yeah.
gotta remember, like, it's secret society. It's not every person you run across.
it's not every person.
City life, I think, is relatively normal, other than a few extravagant instances.
Yeah.
He's writing haikus. The moon, poetry, and the moon. Interesting.
今度の仕事がうまくいけば
Ninja
ああ大丈夫だってお前一人ぐらいいや
I remember when the normies got to this guy.
They're freaking out about
They
the
like
dogs.
loved him because he's like clearly like Indian guy. They're all like Indian. And we're like, oh shit, that's so cool.
とにかく俺に任せとけ
Oh, this is the employer.
Mm-hmm. Don't you love a Kurapika
Look at
centered?
that. Yeah, I do.
What, the ring things?
Just his chains on his hand.
He's got the chain.
I can't wait to see how he uses it.
ようこそいらっしゃいました
Alfred ass.
Looks like he's seen better days. Oh, everyone's here interviewing at once.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking Dio. I didn't even know that was Dio.
What's he gonna ask for?
どれでもいいから探してきてくれどうぞデータカードでございます
A one-horned creature? Wait. Ichthyosis patient. Scaly skin. It's like grayscale, but like this
Freaky.
this like fish scale.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are all like the possible things they can get.
One of his eyes. Do not let that show around in here, buddy.
顔色が悪いぞああクルト族の眼球な優秀難度 A 死後黄色で定着したもの頭部とセットが S 聞いたことあるぞ分状態になると目が
黙れ
ったろ
How to out yourself as a Kurta.
Yeah.
He managed to keep it down though. The eyes weren't going right.
Totally out. But
Could you imagine if he let it slip there?
In this
100%,
room full of people
who are supposed to gather these eyeballs. And
Yeah.
oh, by the way, is it a set? The eyeball. I think it's a set. It's not just one.
クルタ族ってのは
正式に契約し東映と収集活動を担ってもらう。
the collector.
必ず探し出す
That guy, yeah, that guy is like, he's on one of those TVs that they like recently came out with, those like shitty picture frame TVs that like those TVs that look like a picture frame and go to like a picture when it's not on. This guy actually invented these like 10 years ago, or more than that, like 20 years ago.
画面越しに話していた人物はおそらく依頼主ですらない現在の私と依頼主との距離この距離を
This person's like
Yeah.
really onto him.
I know.
より珍しく貴重なアイテムもう一つは自分のコレクションを自慢できる仲間人体集中化同士のヘドの出る欲望
This is a really smart way for him to try and like get in, you know?
手に入れ一網打尽にしてやる
あかねえぜ
一つ言い忘れたが
You can't leave this
強い
room.
ことが雇用の最低条件その館から無事出られるくらい最低な
Oh God.
Here we go.
Hides.
The butler.
She imagine if she just kisses the butler and then just like, has.
旅団への復讐を果たすために動き出したクラピカ彼と新たな戦いの幕が開く
Feels good to be back. We haven't watched in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Zoosh.
I miss him. I know we probably won't, but I would love to see him again one day when he's, you know.
When he's trained up.
Yeah.
I love Zoosh. Big Zoosh. I kind of like this version more than like the real version, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I like how pretty they make Kurapika in this end thing with the earrings sparkling and stuff and the whole pose.
Yeah. Well, they don't
It
have
looks
a girl,
way more
they don't
like
have
the
a girl
90s
main
style.
character, so they had to have the like very pretty boy.
The prettiest boy possible.
Yeah.
What do you think of that great episode?
I love this.
So
I love,
intense. This, by the way, this arc, like I told you off screen, it's like what some people's favorite arc of the whole shit.
They set this up so strongly. I loved, and I was so worried that we weren't gonna get Kurapika's like full back, like that we weren't gonna like get his full side of like the training and like really focus it on him, because we spent so much time with Gon and Killua. Because Gon is like the main character, obviously, and then it's Killua, and then it's Kurapika, then it's Leorio. Like, you know, like that's kind of the priority, but always Kurapika and Leorio were always kind of like secondary.
Yeah.
Even though we did get our moments with them and just them.
It's like they could have their own anime.
Yeah,
you know?
like
as a duo together.
It was like they were their own thing. Gon and Killua were the main thing. But I love with this show the fact that the characters are so diverse, that we can have the like silly literal 12-year-olds with no ambitions or goals
just messing around in the woods.
doing whatever they want, learning some new stuff, blowing through enemies in like a crazy tournament arc, and like then he goes and visits back home afterwards, and like that's fine.
Has dinner with his grandma.
But the thing about this is like Kurapika has goals. His family was all murdered and had their eyes stolen, and he is on a mission for justice.
Unlike Gon, he is very determined to see his goal through as soon as he possibly can.
As soon as he can, like because he like wants to like dish it out soon, and also so that they don't like slip far. Like I imagine he feels like it's like they're slipping farther away, and like, you know, if these people are out there for too long, then they can like just disappear and he'll never find them.
Yeah, that's part of it, but also he's said outright that part of the reason why he wants to dish it out so quickly is because he said it in his introduction. He's like, my only fear is that the hatred in my heart will weaken or whatever. So he's afraid that like his resolve to be as brutal as possible to these people who wronged him and his family, that will, you know, go away and he'll get more complacent over time. And he just wants to savor it while he's still as bitter and hateful as he doesn't.
It was so horrible that he doesn't want to accept it. He doesn't want to just have dealt with that for so long that that's just the way things are, and like he'll, you know, get over it and get used to just feeling that way, and it'll kind of get dulled over time.
Exactly.
So I really enjoy, because we've had so long of just like, you know, whatever, and now to like really get into some serious stuff. I really like it, and he's so determined, you know.
They also changed his design a little bit for his face. Like now they put more detail in the lips. I think that's what kind of throws it off, and his eye shape is slightly different. Let me go see him before the flashback. First of all, his hair's longer, but they put more detail. I was trying to figure out like what is so different. His eye shape slightly different. The shadowing and the detail, or the
they also like upped his
detail.
Saturation almost.
They did. It's the overall detail of all the character designs from this point on, I guess, is like slightly more detailed. He looks more the same, but if you go to this flashback, like you can really see. He looks different, and the style of the show looks different. Like the way the hair is like highlighted with the highlights and the shadows, it's different, and the clothes as well. It's more 2D, whereas they put more not effort, I guess, but more detail into the details.
Yeah.
From here on out.
I really like this. I like all these other characters that are kind of introduced. We're gonna get to see. What I said before is I really want to see like more people with different NEN abilities because the more people we see, the better grasp you can have of like what's possible and what is out there.
Yeah.
And like what when there's like unlimited possibilities, then you need like some examples from each one, because some of them we haven't seen at all. And now we're like trapped in this house of like, now you have to get out of here before you can do, here's this task, now you have to actually survive and be able to do it. It's kind of nice with all these like weird, I don't know what this like this chipmunk bald child is up to, but he's very wary of Kurapika. Oh, and then do you see at the very end like the chain was like flying around?
It's
like up
whipping
into
around.
the air. I can't wait to see how he uses that.
Cool stuff. Leave a like and subscribe. Moving right along. Check out Patreon to get ahead at least a week. Check it out. Link in the description. Patreon. See you next time. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.